Let's keep adding to the Popeye drawing. How about I talk about where do I find and where do I look for inspiration and ideas? And my answer is from anywhere and anything. In this case, this Popeye drawing was inspired by, let's see, growing up and watching cartoons, and then this crazy look it has now is from a bit of that artwork of the artwork of I believe David Lee Roth, Big Daddy, his rat feet characters, the eyeball hanging out, popping out. And it could come from watching the news, seeing the less effective side of human beings, us, all of us. When there's violence or despicable crimes that are committed. So I had learned that and start to believe that our culture can replace a lot of scripture. Meaning that there's so many things that many governments and or other sorts of governments, religions, or political parties have tried through a sense of a tribalism to solve this this flaw in human beings. And I believe artwork is one of the many ways this human flaw is expressed, and in some cases not expressed or limited or censored. Not this Popeye piece in particular, but some other pieces that are drawn religious stuff or dark art stuff, and where I've been told that it's too dark. Why don't I draw more bunnies, more roses, more flowers? And I believe that that's punk art. You know, people that are just too cowardly to pursue other or reflect on other parts of the mind that we don't talk about or choose to ignore. So when I draw demons or Batman being killed by Ninja Turtles, I draw that stuff to say that, you know, there's a problem amongst us. There's you know, not the good guy doesn't win every time. With this piece here, just saying, what am I saying? I appreciate, for me, I'm saying, I appreciate the old way of animation where things were hand drawn and the character told you to subconsciously eat your spinach. You know, I enjoyed watching a couple of episodes with that Crazy Adventure Time and what's that? I believe the other one's called The Regular Show. And I'm surprised kids are allowed to watch that because that's real dark. I think if you're young and you look at it later on in the future, you'll be like, whoa. You'll see you'll recognize how silly that stuff is. I like it, but it's I'm pretty sure that there'll be it's having some sort of impact on kids. Still as effective as Popeye, but maybe with a little more more of the subconsciously macabre tone. I added a dark brown here to this. I figure since the light source is coming from over here somewhere, this would make Popeye look dark over here. Don't be not so daring as to not try out dark or color combinations. Like this one, I think it looks pretty cool. Makes it, gives it volume. So, where do I get ideas from? Even when I see some cartoons, 70s, 80s, and 90s, or even comic books or manga, or classic artwork, I think, man, that could be drawn better, or that's a cool piece. I wonder if I could do something like that. Or in some cases, I'm like, man, that animator, that cartoonist, or that inker really did not care about putting out the best product out there. Let me give it a go, give it a try. Remember that many a lot of your artwork has your reputation on it. Even your words, like the ones I'm spitting out right now. I don't believe there's no right way or wrong way of doing things. I've been taught that there are effective and ineffective ways of being. And to talk about. Hadn't spoken in my other videos because at times I think it's overkill to be talking about what you're doing when I'm showing you. I wouldn't imagine, I wouldn't feel comfortable where I'd be like saying, for example, here I'm picking up a black Prisma pencil and pressing on the black tone area where it should be. You can see that I'm doing that. Pay attention to how I have the pencil angled, not straight down. This will keep the tip pointy for when I want to use it here, like along the edge. See, without having to sharpen the pencil. So here, do it again. Now I don't have to sharpen the pencil. And notice how I work from the light colors into the darker ones. Gather up all that extra lead.